to you and welcome to Today in Nashville. We're so glad you're here. I'm Carol Sullivan and happy St. Patrick's Day. Wouldn't be St. Patrick's Day without a little nip of something, and we've got just the people to ask. It's our friends at Lippman Brothers. They are sharing a cocktail idea to make St. Patrick's Day extra festive. Let's talk about Irish whiskeys. Get us schooled in what we need to know.
The word whiskey has Gaelic origins. There's an expression called Uskabathea. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It means water of life. So if you contract it a little bit, it comes out to be whiskey. So the term for whiskey itself is Irish in origin. So going into the 20th century, Irish whiskey was very, very popular, but due to a number of circumstances, the war for independence in Ireland, prohibition, and also the prominence of vodka in cocktail culture, diminished whiskey sales throughout the 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s. And in fact, in about 12 years ago, there were only about 4 operating distilleries in Ireland. I'm happy to say that Ireland, along with all whiskeys, is now experiencing an incredible resurgence of popularity, and Irish whiskey is leading the way. There are now about 40 distilleries in Ireland. And with that, I'll let Gabe come over and talk to you about some of our products.
Look, he's got friends, and here's what Gabe.
We've got our whole spirits team here at Lippman Brothers, so we're going to be helping out a little bit today.
Hi, Jennifer.
That was Jen. So today we've got a handful of great Irish bottles with us, but Pablo was just talking about the history of Irish, and I thought I would bring something a little newer to the table. And this is Teeling Irish whiskey.
Oh, yeah, hold it up.
Yep, there. Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
So Teeling is the first new distillery in Dublin in 125 years. So quite some time ago. Teeling's Irish whiskey is a combination of both grain and malt. So it's got a really unique flavor profile. But what's coolest about Teeling, as far as what's in the bottle, is a popular practice now that people are doing where they're aging in multiple different kinds of barrels. So Teeling's starts with ex-bourbon barrels, which obviously here in the South, we all love a good bourbon barrel. And to finish it, they actually changed it over to Central American rum casks. So an Irish whiskey finished in a Central American rum cask. So the flavor profiles you get are super good, super fruity on the front of the palate from the Irish whiskey. And the finish is that of like dried fruits like plums, raisins, and things of that nature. So super unique Teeling's Irish whiskey.
Wow, that's really cool. Okay, just look for that at your fine liquor stores around Middle Tennessee.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Perfect. And ask for it if they don't have it. You know,
there you go.
We've got it. So we'd be happy to get it to them. And then I've got one other one I want to share with you guys.
Yeah, show us real quick. Yeah, for sure.
All righty. So this is a cool bottle. This is called the Sexton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so obviously a black bottle, kind of ominous looking. The Sexton is the groundskeeper overnight at a cemetery. That's the definition of the term. Known to have a little bit of sauce with them to relax the calm nerves over the cemetery. But the reason this one is cool is this is a single malt Oloroso sherry cask finish. That's a mouthful. So they're taking that Irish whiskey, a single malt Irish whiskey, non-blended, and they're aging it in Oloroso sherry casks. So it softens up the whiskey, sweetens up the whiskey a little bit, and it's delicious on its own. We also make really cool like old fashions with this guy because the sherry character gives it a really cool take. So it's fun for cocktail culture as well, but also another one that you may not have seen. So the Sexton.
The Sexton. Okay, guys, ask for it. Lippman can always deliver it to local liquor stores. Let's bring in Jennifer for the whiskey.
Jennifer, come on in.
Right?
Jennifer.
Hey, guys. I'm going to tell you a couple of cool ones to try too. So this is the Writer's Tears. And something, again, unique about this, the story behind it, this was actually in honor or homage to all of the famous Irish writers, novelists, poets that would love to go to their local watering holes for some sort of inspiration to write about and enjoy a nice dram of whiskey. So this is kind of cool, something new to try, as well as also another favorite. This is pretty new to us too, the halfpenny. So actually named after the old British coin, the halfpenny. As Gabe was speaking to, a lot of people are experimenting, aging in different barrels. So what halfpenny does is they take 4 to 10-year-old whiskeys, and they blend them together, but they've all been aged separately. So they like to use sherry casks, port casks, bourbon barrels, and also second charred level barrels. So they've got a little bit more char to them, right? So they're going to definitely develop some different flavors. So when you sip on this, it's very smooth with a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of spice, but also you get a lot of different flavor profiles just from all those different casks. So makes it kind of unique. Yeah, and it's pretty new as well. So definitely maybe one that people haven't seen. So,
Guys, we have learned so much about Irish whiskey today. Thank you so much, the whole team at Littman Brothers. I know you
We
got to.
prepared you a cocktail.
I'm going to have to try next time in studio. We'll try the whiskey smash. That's amazing. Good
Okay.
to see you. We're out of time. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for being
All right.
with us.
cheers.
Cheers.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.